that disappointed him and did exactly what I was taught not to do by the church.
Here, Ruth shows some emotion. Later, Dr. Corey suggests a role play.
Were you willing to try something with me? Maybe you can be the voice of your church, in your past, in your father, and give voice to that and talk to me, and I'll be another part, a more accepting part, the part that you say you'd like to hear.
Dr. Corey suggests that they switch roles.
So now you're just going to be doing whatever you feel like doing?
No, I didn't say that.
You don't have any values anymore?
Well, I do have values, but they're my own values, and they're not the values that you've been preaching.
Oh, I can tell that, because you're not going to the church that you were raised in. You're going to that new liberal church.
I have a lot of trouble with that church I was raised in.
So now is this new church teaching you can do whatever you feel like?
No, the new church is teaching me, my new values are teaching me I'm a human being, I've got my faults, but I'm not bad. And even though I may do bad things at times, I'm not basically evil.
When you don't know how hard it is for me to have a daughter that doesn't come to my service anymore.
But you know, and for many years I tried to get your approval. And I think the only way I could get your approval would be if I would be the exact daughter you'd want. Scared, frightened, all those things. And I don't want to be that. So to get your approval costs too much. The price is way too high.
I sure wish I could talk to my father that way.
I want to comment that I think the past and the present are very much related, and I don't know how to separate them. But the main piece, my bias is that as much as possible, I would like the client to experience in the here and now what he or she is struggling with, rather than just telling me about it, which is very Gestalt-oriented. So I simply ask her to stop and to relive and re-experience what it must have been like to be 6 years old. And I think the value of this is she begins to feel this as well as just talk about it in an intellectual and a kind of removed way.